Well, that's 5 weeks since the C-section. You calculate everything off the C-section for when you can start driving, and everything should be generally fairly well healed and repaired by a 6-week mark. So I'm definitely feeling a lot stronger and I'm moving better. Sometimes I kind of feel a little bit needing to be a little bit slower once I've kind of getting up from being on the couch or lying down or something. But generally when I'm walking at the moment, I'm walking with a bit of a pace and I'm moving quite well, so that's good. We've just had a weekend away camping, and for me, with everything that I've been through, I was like, no, I'm not camping. I don't want to, I've spent longer, I feel like I spent, it was a big chunk of time just kind of struggling to feel normal, struggling to get better, get well, and I really didn't want to have to struggle to, keep warm or sleep in a tent or use, it was drop toilet, but still, it's a lot easier to use regular toilet facilities. So we stayed at a friend's house. We just kind of were able to shower and then, go to bed, and that was an absolute relief to just have it not be a struggle. And sometimes it can be fun if you're camping and it's a bit, it's going back to basics and it can be fun, but at the moment going back to basics and working a little bit harder than you'd normally have to, it can be a little bit annoying when you just want to be comfortable and you're not always comfortable. Because to be really honest, I'm still, quite uncomfortable from the hematoma and episiotomy. So things aren't perfectly comfortable still. There's always a bit of a reminder there. So camping was a nice little distraction to get away from, out of town, and that was really nice. Actually was thinking that it'd be quite nice to learn an instrument again. I played the clarinet in high school, and I was thinking that perhaps to learn the violin would be cool. I kind of always thought the violin is a very beautiful instrument, but it would kind of make more sense. I don't really want to go back to the clarinet. If I went to actually play an instrument, it'd probably be the saxophone, because it's the cooler, funner cousin of the clarinet, I reckon. And because I already kind of know how to play the clarinet, it'd be easier to start with the saxophone and kind of teach myself, remember. Yeah. So, what have I been up to? I've been using my hand weights. I'm taking every opportunity to get out and walk, and if I'm going to be walking, I want to use my hand weights. So I've got an appointment once a week that I need to get to, so it's not far from home, so I get my dad to drop me off there, so at least I know that I can get there in time. And then I walk home. Last time I did that, I didn't have my hand weights. I don't know why. I think this time I'll definitely take my hand weights. But yeah, I'm, trying to walk part of the way, and then, I'll get a lift somewhere. So, I don't want to tucker myself out too much, and it can be kind of uncomfortable if I've been walking for a while, and I come home and I relax and realize that actually I need to spend a couple of hours just on the couch relaxing and just letting my body kind of recover a little bit or catch up. I have to check out, I guess, when I can start up kind of my, I'm wondering, people get like a tick off if, they get to a certain point in their recovery after 6 weeks, because I really want to get started with Pilates and, start jogging. Can I jog now, or what happens with that? So, I think somehow get in contact with my OB, because I don't really need to go in for the next couple of weeks because they're really happy with my recovery, which is great. The sun is beautiful outside. Well, the sky is beautiful outside, so I might gonna go for a walk and enjoy the sunshine a little bit. We've got a whole stack of my old maternity clothes, and well, I've been reverting back to. So originally, if you watch my previous videos, we were calling our baby BB because we didn't know the gender, and we named our baby Chloe because we had a girl. And in some instances, I'm reverting back to BB. I actually had a journal that I started from day dot, and I've actually started. I had my first journal entry. I think it was on Friday, and Friday afternoon, after I saw a friend, I decided I had the guts to start writing in it again. And I had all these intentions to start talking to the baby and introduce the person that I'm speaking to in my journal to, you know, who they were. You know, you were a girl and you were Chloe, and I just automatically kind of went back to BB, and I'm having a very different conversation in my journal. Yeah, it's strange. Anyway, don't know why I went off with that, but I'm very proud of myself. No, I'm very proud of myself because it's been several weeks now since I last opened the journal. Yeah, several weeks. I didn't really know what to do with the journal, and so I've gotten back into it, and it was an incredibly emotional time sitting down and writing. But I've done it, I've started, and I can, keep going, and I've got a really, I think a really healthy conversation going.